He has said it all. He's only someone who has committed, broken the law that can be given amnesty. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has committed no offense. He has been discharged and acquitted by a court of competent jurisdiction, sat by 6 different justices who looked into the matter and saw that he did no wrong and discharged him and acquitted him. Why is he still there?
Affirmed by the Kenya's High Court.
Yes. So he has done no wrong. So if anybody is saying grant him pardon, pardon from what? Grant him amnesty for what?
Political negotiation.
No negotiation. It's all bullshit, all rubbish. Let the man go. He has done nothing wrong. You understand? And these are wrong things that they do here that I still talk about. You cannot heal the wound by inflicting a fresh wound. You understand?
On the soul.
Yes. No, let him go. He has done no wrong. The negotiation is useless, pointless, and needless.
Sadly, the former governor of Ebonyi said, saying that if at all Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will eventually be contemplated, if his release could be contemplated, it will be a miracle. As he said that those calling for his release in order to compensate for Tinubu's re-election bids might be just beating the bush, the air. Your take on this? This is Dave Umahi, who read the prescription.
Dave Umahi is
against
not
the
God.
IPOB.
Dave Umahi is not the Almighty God. He doesn't have the final say. He is just flesh and blood who can go to bed at night and never wake up in the morning. You understand? He is just one of those politicians who are doing those funny things. You understand? We know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has done no wrong. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself knows that he has done no wrong. And these people that are doing this know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has done no wrong. They are only afraid of the word Biafra. They are only afraid of the name Biafra. They are only afraid of the people, Igbo. Because they feel that the moment you give Igbo man the freedom to be himself, that he will overtake the whole place. The man that you have suppressed this much and yet is flying far above you. They think, what if you leave him alone? You understand? But how can they push on? You understand? So all these things, I sit down, look at them, analyze them, and I just laugh. You understand? But I keep saying this thing. Oji ihe nwata wele aka elu. Ofu ụbọchị aka ga-afị ofu. Owetu aka ya nwata ewere ihe. If you take a thing from a child and raise your hand up, one day your hand will weary you and you bring it down. And the child will take back his thing. You understand? So I leave all these politicians who take money from here, take money from there, and then come back home to East and work against us. We know the role they have played. We know how many people we get killed in people. We know how many people that have died in Ebonyi State, in Anambra State, Abia, Imo, everywhere. We know. We know the perpetrators. But Chijiri Ejige Efo, no matter how dark the night is, they must break. You understand? So that is it.
And finally, before you leave, your reaction on the position or the statement of Peter Obi that should he win the 2027 presidential election, the first assignment, the first date is to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. People has heavily criticized him for wishing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to remain under incarceration.
It is not a wish by Peter Obi. No, it is not a wish by Peter Obi. He understands the game that is being played against him and his people in this country. And he knows that these same people might keep Nnamdi Kanu there till 2027. Because Nnamdi Kanu is not someone you can bend at ease. You understand? So Peter Obi was saying that if they keep him there till 2037 and he becomes president, he wouldn't see, and that is natural. Nnamdi Kanu is not expected to remain there while Peter Obi is the president. It is not possible. It cannot happen. So for me, that's a good one from Peter Obi. You understand? I don't see it as a political statement. I see it as a responsibility for his brother.
Well, the same Peter Obi prosecuted and persecuted the Masop movement for the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra. Killed many of them under his watch in Onitsha, in Ezu River. Most of them was killed and dumped there while he was the governor of Enugu State. Do you think he could have changed his mind within this interval if he eventually becomes the president? He will not persecute the legitimate demand for self-preservation by the Biafrans.
Oh, well, I don't know. I am not sure that Peter Obi killed Masobians.
Yes, he did. He never denied it. He did. Under his watch as the governor.
Who did? The federal government killed Masobians, or Peter Obi personally killed Masobians? Now, let me tell you something. Some of these Igbo politicians are handicapped when it comes to doing certain things or countering the decisions of the federal government, because all of them are political houseboys. They are political houseboys. We know that in this country, political power is with Sultan of Sokoto and his crew. The political power is in the north. And any politician in the system, that's why I always hit the system. Any politician in the system will always try to keep his political career by obeying the powers that be. And they are really very helpless in the face of certain things. You understand? So possibly, when Peter Obi was governor, the federal government that unleashed terror on anything Biafra killed some Igbo youths in the presence of Peter Obi, not quite in his presence, but him being aware. But there might not be anything he could do as the governor then, because he was just a political houseboy who cannot on his own take decision that counters the decision of his masters. It is a pity. But that's why I said the system must be changed.
But sometimes
if an angel comes to rule this country, if an angel, I keep saying, if an angel comes to rule this country and not change the political system, that angel will become corrupt. So the first thing is change the system. So if Peter Obi wins the election in 2027, the first assignment is to change the system, or the system will change him and still make him a devil as the system makes others.
Exactly. And now you said that, now the truth is coming out actually. You said that the political power lies with the North.
That is the truth.
And the North will not want you to go contrary to their own political
But we can't
ambition.
live like that forever. No, we cannot.
Definitely, you are calling for the only way out is Biafra, independent state of Biafra.
Freedom.
Suddenly, as
Freedom.
Peter Obi doesn't subscribe to that.
Freedom for the regions. You understand? We can decide tomorrow to change the name from Biafra to something else. So it's not about the name. It's about the political structure and what that political structure offers to the people. You understand me? And that's why I hit at the system. The system, the system, the system. The system is a corruption generator. The system is evil. It will stain any angel that gets in there.
Exactly.
If it doesn't change the system. That is it. So we must change the system. If Peter Obi gets in there, he should change the system. The political system.
If he's allowed to do that,
if he's allowed to get
by the power
myself that I'm talking to you, if I get in there, I will do the right thing. If you stand before me, if you stand against me, I will bring you down and do the right thing. Listen, whoever gets into Asorok is called President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. Every power is in his hand. So you can use it to do good if you want to do good. Okay? So that is it.
Thank you once again. Always a pleasure.
Thank you very
being
much.
with you.